The following contains dramatization with special consideration given to historical accuracy. It also contains a graphic depiction of dancehall culture which remains consistent with reality. All views and opinions expressed are purely those of the people imitated. Most views are the overall public opinion. There are, however, embellishments as regards to slang terminology, etc. A good portion of these slangs were created to make the people imitated look good, and not the other way around as commonly perceived. Some people will be so offended by just this intro, especially the internet thugs, whose only skill, it would seem, is to draw for their keyboards and make negative comments. People we like to call Mr. Mouse. The good news is the twins are going to give more to make your bad comments on. But the bad news is, we still don't give.
Guilty on 3 or 4 charges. Verdict handed down in Buju drugs trial.
We no fear for them at Buju over them. We want Buju free.
Because when a conspiracy to a thing is like biased, totally biased.
That's all me have to say. We want Buju free, free Buju, free Buju.
I'm disappointed. I'm truly, I feel it for him.
First thing, if someone hit you with a hammer in your kneecap and then go to the doctor the other day and then you can wear spike heel come a court the next week. So it wasn't even so ridiculing. That's why they turn it in a joke. Because they laugh about it. Time even me have to laugh. Violence against women, please. I've been there, done that, and when the judge said, I don't fund that.
They say Vybz Kartel is bleaching his skin to gain fame. Vybz Kartel has already had fame. But pulling a crowd, no who's barred, Vybz Kartel is the man for the job.
Kartel is talking too cocky. He's talking like he's the baddest man in the world. Nope.
Well, as I said before, I'm not really here to discuss what Killer thinks or what any other artist thinks.
Kartel don't respect legends. Yeah. Kartel a freak.
If you looking to Vybz Kartel to be a role model for your child and to grow your child, you have already lost as a parent.
I heard that they was blending.
Has nothing to do with Vybz Kartel, the artist. Now, I'm not a social leader, nor a political leader, nor a religious leader. And all of this is entertainment.
Today we see legendary gangster icon, Bounty Killer, being accused by Raquel of changing professions as she believes he is now a carpenter, as he recently employed the use of a hammer to settle their domestic dispute, which left her feeling nailed to a lifetime of pain and embarrassment. Is Bounty Killer suffering from a mental psychosis, or is he a prisoner of his own fame? Is Raquel, as the general puts it, just a gold-digging bitch? Join Judge Muda Baruka here in the Ghetto People's Court as he makes his assessment in the case of...
Your blood clot, know me?
No, I don't.
Your blood clot.
Don't talk to me like that, Rodney.
Bitch.
Is me you calling bitch?
Yeah. Uptown blood clot
Is
skirmish.
he serious?
Germs, mildew,
whatever,
fungus, wiping junk.
And what the fuck does that make
you? Don't make me a jankro molester. Order in the court. This is my court. You don't bumbo clots in it. If it was one time, I would accept my losses. Yeah. But Jesus Christ, or never know so much crosses. Yeah.
Crosses?
Where the blood?
Well, as you take a look in the fucking mirror.
Don't blood clot talk when bad man attack.
Stop me, Rodney.
Don't talk when bad man a blood clot talk. Hold on. When you're spoken to, else your bones will be broken too. Hold on, my bitch. Hold on, Your Honor. Bitch, don't push me over the edge. Mine, make me upgrade the hammer to a sledge. Here. The man that threatened the complainant in full view of the judge. We have to go add that to your record, Mr. Price. Do what you feel like. Put it on YouTube, Twitter, Face Blood Clot Book. May bad your fuck. Not in my blood clot court. It is my deepest desire to expedite what seemed like it going to turn out to be a judicial nightmare. Cause after such a long time, I think this a case a settle. Anyway, councilman. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Please approach the bench. Who will be representing who in this case? Well, I'm Ras Whitey representing for Bounty Killer. Alliance for Life, man. And I'll be representing for Raquel, a battered victim. At this time, I'm going to ask you as the prosecution to begin your opening arguments. Okay, Your Honor. In a country where women are irrevocably such significant contributors to upward mobility, I really wonder why we rape our women, beat our women. I might have gone a little too back, but forgive me, Your Honor. have a mother. In the words of a very famous song done by Eddie Fitzroy, I quote, she always say that she tougher than a rock, Princess Black. But that does not give anybody the right to use a hammer to put asunder that rock. At this time, I'd love to call the victim herself, Raquel, to the stand, so that you, Your Honor, and the ladies and gentlemen of the jury can witness her insuperable trauma. No, Raquel,
This is very hard for me.
I understand. I know it's very hard for you, but I want
is.
you to tell the court exactly what transpired on September 17th of the said year aforementioned.
Well, it's like this, right?
Yes. Go on.
Well, I called Rodney and he said that we could hook up
Link up.
and stuff. And so I went to his apartment and I saw him outside. And then he invited me to come inside. And then this guy that was there, I don't know, it was kind of dark. It was either Softy or Big Wayne.
Hey, girl, go suck your mother, me touch your breast. Lion, girl. Order in the court. Should kill you. Order. But hold on. She did not even suggest anything about breast. And clearly, on your part, Mr. Big Wayne, that's an indication of guilt. Order. Allow me.
Big thick brethren,
Your mother.
watch yourself. I will have no outbursts from no member of any entourage.
Your Honor, the girl I tell lie on the general. Check some on a 3 grand follower.
Councilman,
Yes, sir.
continue.
Thank you, Your Honor, for rescuing us from ignorance incarnate. Raquel, you were saying?
The person approached me and he put his hand on my chest.
Me? Oh God, that girl, you're wicked. You can do it, darling. Don't pay him no mind. Don't let him intimidate you. Reject the call. Send him straight to voicemail. Remember who you're doing this for? You're doing it for all the victims of abuse. Cadine, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, and L.A. Lewis.
As if he was testing my heartbeat or something.
Heartbeat, we lock them off.
And I thought that was kind of weird because it's like as if he was trying to say that he knows something's going to happen or something. I don't know. Anyway, then I went into the bedroom and I heard him and his friend talking.
Oh no!
But I couldn't really hear exactly what they were saying. Then came into the bedroom.
I know you're feeling it, darling. Just try to hold it.
And then him started take off him clothes. And then him take off him jewelry and everything. And just
Oh God of mercy! Oh God! I don't know either, darling, but you're almost there. You're almost there.
I'm bust up.
Wicked act, malicious, darling. I know you're distraught, but we're almost there. Continue, darling. What happened next?
Then I ran to the washroom, and then him come up me there beside, and then him grab me in my throat and start to choke me and tell me that like I was bleeding, should I just kill me? And then I was trying to call my mother, and that's when he approached me with a hammer and started to beat me in my knees and in my head and all over my body. And he even used one of the zappo that he killed mosquito with.
Insect swatter that look like a tennis racket?
Cause your blood clot insect. Roach.
Leave me alone, Rodney.
Ridiculous. Your Honor, forgive me if I'm a bit teary-eyed as I'm deeply moved by this lady's plight, and I'm going to ask the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let not this lady's lamentation fall on deaf ears, for this is such a wicked and pernicious act, a crime that should not go unpunished, or else that would be such a blatant travesty of justice.
At this time, the defense had expressed their desire to cross-examine the complainant.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, I must first say that I sincerely thought they would replace the brilliance of Mr. Christopher Thousand with an actual attorney, as it's very obvious to me that instead of an attorney, they sent a promoter, as he's clearly putting on a show. Teary-eyed. Please, give me a fucking break.
Will the defense get to the point?
Okay, Your Honor. For the record, miss, your name is Raquel, right?
Yes, that's my name.
And how long have you known the defendant, more affectionately known to you as Rodney?
About 3 years now.
In statements that you made to the police on the 18th of September, you stated here where after your ordeal, after such a brutal beating, you went back to the bedroom, he asked you for a massage, right?
That's right.
Okay. And you proceeded to have sex with the defendant. Am I correct?
Yes. Like for about 3 minutes.
Hey, blood clot, yeah. Your Honor, you lied. Could you put longer than that? 5 minutes. Could you put an end, Your Honor, to such presumptuousness on the part of Rodney?
Bounty killer, I'm going to ask you to be silent. I'm going to have to hold you in contempt of court.
Okay, Your Honor, okay. As I was saying before, we were justifiably interrupted by an understandably angry bounty killer. Raquel.
Yes.
You said you went to the bedroom and you fucked, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I just want to know, how do you go from being a better fucking victim 1 minute to fucking, ooh, all right, there, do it the next fucking minute? Objection, Your Honor. He's fucking using the fucking to fuck up your fucking Your Honor, I'm just merely making my point here.
Objection overruled. The defense may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. Raquel, it's very obvious to me, and I know to the jury also, that this alleged hammer must have done considerable damage to your head, as it's very obvious that you have got fucking shit for brains.
You weren't there, so you wouldn't understand.
Objection, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. Mr. Whitey.
Yes, Your Honor.
Watch it.
Apologies, Your Honor. Okay, Raquel. Now, how old are you, for the record?
I'm 19.
And how would you describe your relationship with Rodney? Would you say you're in love?
Of course.
Okay, fair enough. Let's define love and its characteristics. We have caring, sharing, compromise, commitment. It's unselfish, without deceit, without intent to distribute harm. It's when two people come together, and no matter what, through thick and thin, their love will transcend all odds, even when there's a lack of material things. Am I correct?
Yes, that's right.
Love means never to say you're sorry. Oh, that's Barry's Hammond. I'm sorry. Your Honor,
Speak.
Yeah, could I get a word with my client in private, please?
All right, that will be allowed.
Okay. Okay, Rodney, here's the deal, okay? I'm gonna have to tear you down just
What kind of tear down you?
Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to tear you down. Trust me. I know what I'm doing, okay?
No bother with that something.
Got this. Okay, Raquel, would you say that love is the type of relationship you have with Rodney?
Yes, and more.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, 22 to 23 years ago. Where was Rodney?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. He was in Seaview Gardens and Clalubed, selling his ornaments, as you Jamaicans call it, figgeries, in the boiling sun to make an honest living. Okay, so you're saying that if you were around 22 to 3 years ago, without all the hype and the fucking Range Rovers and all the affluence that a man can have, that you would still fall in love with this man.
Of course.
This monkey standing to my fucking left right here? Clearly this is someone that only a mother could love. You disgust me.
So what were you really trying to say? That I'm a gold digger?
Well, you said it best. Your Honor, I rest my case.
At this time, I'm going to ask the prosecution to call their first witness.
Okay, Your Honor. Without further ado, at this time I'm compelled to call to the stand someone who is in the midst of all this, someone who is always there, observing all the happenings, and he cannot say his lie. It is none other than Big Wayne. Me? Yes, Big Wayne. Yeah. State your name for the record.
My name Big Wayne, you know, just call me name.
Okay. State your real name
for the record, please.
Now Big Wayne, how me favorite I use if it no real. What did I idiot, ya man?
Okay, Big Wayne. On the night of September 18th, where were you?
What you mean when me did that? Me did a rule with the general.
Whatever.
Tell me. Did you what any time?
Excuse me?
Hold on, darling, hold on. Let me handle this. Hold on. I know.
Oh no, girl. The whole of now wicked. I saw no go on when you can't use people. You no can't take daddy for idiot.
Did you know, Mr. Big Wayne, that as you speak, you can be cited for misogyny?
I wouldn't name Mr. Johnny. Me not know him.
So far, you have proven to me that my stress radar is in perfect working condition as I am picking up stress of epidemic proportions right now. And it is very obvious that your cognitive neurological brain function seem to be impaired.
Me lost. How me get back to the intersection? First left, then right, then what? I saw no love come a chat with a no heap of big word. I saw my number one catching at the garrison.
Big Wayne, what is your opinion of Raquel? You've seen her? Hold on.
Nonsense.
Just a second. You've seen her on numerous occasions visiting with Rodney. What has led you to such a conclusion?
Liar boy. Stop going like ya idiot no man. Them girl ya. All if you have no eye, no foot, no ears, no cocky. For me have your money, everything alright. Them no business if you can't fuck again. Them and go on no say you can't broke again. It make you see the whole of them a double click one killer. A dream of him money. So when you see him go left click and delete them, you can't wrong him.
You mean right click?
Some clicking go on.
Hold
on, no man. All if I did all suffer a dog like me can't see them the pussy there. Me can't go see them pussy there on Blue movie. Them not fuck no poor man.
Leave me the fuck
Daddy
alone.
shoulda kill you. Go suck your mother, girl.
Hold on a second. So you condoning? You condoning the physical abuse of women?
Me nah condone it. But I don't know him a beat her. A regular she run a walk and a play 100 grand a thump. A true daddy same nah give her no more money. I make you see it reach ya so.
So you do admit to this court right now, Mr. Big Wayne, that Rodney has physically abused this woman?
Then she want beat now. She come in like what's she name that? Tyson girl. What's she name again?
You mean Robin Givens?
Yeah, Robin Griffin. The wicked girl. Go see the man and knock out people in the first 3 seconds of the first round. And go love him off. Then when she get beaten now, she want the world for sorry for her. If you not go prison that you not for prison that girl you too.
Prison my client?
Yeah.
On what grounds?
How you say grounds, pussy, how you ramp
Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey girl, not give me no chat, go chuck to your mama.
Fuck off.
A bad drive, no one bad drive, daddy. I show the man now pull over.
So again, the question must be raised. That, are you condoning the physical abuse of my client or any other woman that was unfortunate enough to meet the acquaintance of Rodney?
Never done talk.
Hold on.
And them want beaten.
Hold on.
And them want beaten.
He had a right to beat her with a hammer then. Is that what you're saying?
Let me tell you this. Them girl are not talk the truth. And the shovel him used to use. After him start got church with the mother. That's why him start use the hammer. A regular him used to throw a 3 bag of cement pan them. And them round there take it and not say nothing. I chew them take where the range and things tighten up. Make you see them a go on so.
Okay, Wayne. Tell the court, because I want to know, I'm very curious. You and Softy on this very night was outside the bedroom and you heard my client's screams and ignored it completely?
So me for hear girl scream in a bedroom and go kick off door. When girl scream in a bedroom, I fuck them, I fuck ya idiot. And a man.
Okay. Let me ask you, because you stated previously or insinuated that my client is some kind of gold digger?
Prostitute.
Okay. Fair enough. Wait. How would you describe your relationship to Bounty?
What kind of relationship you come talk about me and Daddy?
It's not that.
That man, yeah, man. You miss a big word. You know, say you're a batty boy.
You know that if it were not for the spirit that directs my path, the very same spirit, I might add, that laid the very cornerstone in the foundation of intelligence, I would have succumbed to the injuries of your ignorance. Would loyalty be the adjective that you use to describe the friendship with you and Rodney?
Oh, you mean, man, loyal?
Could you give me a detailed description of your occupation?
What you mean?
What's your job around Rodney?
I mean, responsible keep off the pussy them going like them want run in pan the general.
Okay. Couple months ago, you were involved in a stabbing incident at a popular nightclub, with you, by the way, on the receiving end of that stab. Am I correct?
Objection, Your Honor. That's so not relevant. Where's he going with this?
It's not a party. What the fuck? Objection sustained. Prosecution. Get to the point. Okay, Your Honor. Wayne. With Killer's reputation of being a sociopathic, selfish, cross, miserable person, what sustains your loyalty to such a man?
A whole heap of people are pray the man them way there, but I show them not know him. Killer is just a man where him powerful, yeah, man.
What you mean?
A young man, me see hate everybody and everybody like him. Me no know what me for hobby or what. All me come in like me a idiot more time. You know, see a same so cartel come.
Like father, like son.
Also man, me see a try follow Killer sometime and him know in a them. Come more time with the some show. And when Killer ready, Killer not tell nobody. Him just left. And him not tell no man say him a left. Them have to just watch till him a left and run him down. More time some of them dive all in a some wrong car where them even coming. Next morning them wake up in a people full cub. Me see all man run left them girl gone behind Killer make man fuck that. No sir. If I know be a this me no know what. Come in like me an idiot. Man, I'll stab me up over Killer.
So after all of that, you get any justice?
To the amount of man when me see write song for Killer, I no get no justice of y'all sing songs to them one for them own. Then a me when I write no song I go get justice. That man, yeah man.
So you admit that you bear this tremendous burden, this tribulation under the regime of this introvert in the name of loyalty? Would you have otherwise done so without all the accolades attributed to the general?
I've no skill than them thing there, the man, yeah man.
I seriously cannot imagine you hooked on phonics. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in this court of public opinion, at this point, I must ask, what is the difference between this man's so-called loyalty and my client's alleged gold digging? I rest my case. Bounty Killer.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yeah. Approach the bench. The streets have made their assessment with regards to this case and your overall performance. Bounty, it does appear, because I've been getting some complaints, I have an email here from Boom Bang Seaview Garden. Yeah. Boom Bang is saying, we want back the Bounty Killer that we know and love. Too much strange face round him, and enough of them a clown him. Is it me?
No man, can't tell me how to live.
Yeah.
Them can't tell me.
Alright, the last time you came to this court, we give you some advice and we see us try stop drink the Hennessy, and that is commendable. But I have another piece of advice. As a ghetto icon of one of the greatest thing the world ever see, I think a lot of people is of the opinion that you need to plug in back your thing with the ghetto. Because you are who you surround yourself with. Just careful who you surround yourself with. And the next thing, my brethren, control your anger, Rasta.
Me not take bullshit.
Yeah, but I understand but you need to control your anger, because it's like you live a life of frown so long, that's even when you smile or you laugh. It look painful. Bounty Killer, based on the nature of this case I hereby impose a ban from all hardware. For example, you are to be seen nowhere near the vicinity of Fields Hardware, True Value, Mainland, etc. And Bounty. I'm tired to see you come a quote for the same thing here. Next time if you can't control your anger, beat a man, my brethren.
Dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel is once again facing the court. This time he's being accused by members of the public as well as fellow co-workers of moral misconduct, as he is being charged with several crimes, including a blatant abuse of status as a role model, heresy, possession of cake soap with intent to distribute deceit concerning the origins of his bleaching. Are our nation's youth in jeopardy by listening to Kartel's music? Are these allegations and accusations unfair to Kartel? Is he being set up by a diabolic and sinister group of people aiming at tearing him down? The Ghetto People's Court heats up as the battle ensues in the case of Cake Soap Opera.
All right, sir. The Honorable Judge Muta Baruka is presiding.
All right, we see here where Mr. Palmer is actually in court again, facing multiple charges ranging from, what is that now? All right, a blatant abuse of status as a role model. Here we say, possession of cake soap with intent to bleach and no care. Vybz Kartel, however, could not make an actual appearance in court at this time. On the grounds of medical reasons, I was informed by his doctor that the sun come up. So we have to join him live via satellite. Mr. Palmer, regarding these charges, how do you plead?
You know, it's Vybz Kartel representing for Vybz Kartel, and my client wishes to plead guilty with explanation.
Wait there. So where is your client right now? Because he need for there right now. You cannot make an appearance without your client.
Well, it seemed to be a misunderstanding. Because this is Vybz Kartel in living colors.
Colors? Yeah, can you look like a bag of Skittles? Alright. Apologies, my brethren. But I tell you, Rasta, the last time you faced the court here, you was a black man. But you upgrade the color from Bogo to Shaggy, and the New Year style, I could have never looked see you. What am I do?
Don't leave the love there, you're at.
You better say, alright. I'm going to take this time to make it known, say.
Gaza.
Every man have a right to decide them on this. A woman want to live a film lifestyle that, you know. But you as a public figure, as a influence to a lot of you and ones out there. From a moral standpoint, you don't feel you violate certain code of ethics, which is the foundation of the dancehall culture.
Your Honor,
hold on, let me just finish. May I finish this thing here? You is one of Jamaica's greatest and most influential artists. Vybz Kartel.
Yo.
Yeah. In a recent interview, I hear you say, if you're looking for Vybz Kartel...
You live a whole life, one on the motor. Vybz Kartel have no social responsibility, but to make good quality music.
Let me continue, alright. You say, if you're looking for Vybz Kartel to be a role model to your children,
I'm no role model.
You have already lost as a parent.
Vybz Kartel is nobody's parent, and Vybz Kartel cannot take the role on his shoulder. I refuse to do that.
But your insouciant behavior as a public figure have consequences.
Well, Your Honor, that will not be the fault of Vybz Kartel. That will be the fault of the system. And Vybz Kartel can't just...
I get your point. But you have to understand, you're so influential as an artist, Rasta, that if Vybz Kartel say to anyone, your fans them right now, say, jump off of the mountain, them no ask no question, everybody there at the foot of the mountain, bleach out and down the dead.
Yeah, me say what me feel for say, and me do what me feel for do. Me am a one big man, I want to.
Of course, you have a right to do what you want to. But as a role model, you don't feel a way about this newfound epidemic we have spread, this brown syndrome.
How am I gonna deal with? Bill, man. Yo, you know Vybz Kartel is all about controversy. You know what I mean? Controversy sell. For Vybz Kartel, it's just business. Vybz Kartel make money off people. So, if nobody talk about you, you're nobody.
So, you say all of this body work and spray over business is to gain public notoriety.
Well, most definitely.
Cause every week I hear a different fuckery. So you just throw them out the road for people to come here hear all a song. Some kiss pussy jar business I go on somewhere there.
Well, a rumor that you know.
It sound questionable, but I go and give the benefit of the doubt, cause at least you deny it. I would know people can try a lot of fuck if you bring you down, but every week or something, boy, you don't afraid to run out of fuck if you do. So you say it gone so far that you can tell people say them are idiot and it coming like nothing.
It's simply that. You say a fool use a fool. You have to keep them talking, you know what I mean? No. For example, even with braces. I don't need braces. I just do it for style. Right now I'm coming out with a line of teeth.
A teeth line? How that work? How that work?
Well, this is where Vybz Kartel will ask all of his fans to remove all their old teeth, you know what I mean? And replace them with a new set of dentures, which will be an exact replica of Vybz Kartel teeth.
Alright. Tell me about the bleaching. In your own words. Where that for?
The bleaching. Well, even the bleaching is a metaphor.
Metaphor? Explain that, brethren.
Well, judging from the state of disunity and disorganization that the world is in right now, you know, Vybz Kartel is all about unity. I decide to use myself as an example. So this is where I decide to use my body as a canvas to promote world peace.
I don't fully understand what you say. What you mean exactly?
Well, it's simply, you know, Vybz Kartel want black and white to come together on one body.
That makes sense.
Hold on the motor. Quite frankly, Vybz Kartel is tired of people telling me how to live my life. So that is why I decide to stop doing all those interviews as it relates to bleaching.
Alright, let me ask you. Alright, let me try and make sense of this right now. Alright. You say all of this a business and you don't care what people want to say. Can you do it to make people talk?
Them follow me. If you don't shit them can, yeah.
When them talk, you go vex. Come in like a no business. It's like you seek them approval.
Well, people can't say anything when them don't live your life. And been through what you have been through. And I guess that's why old time people can say who feels it knows it. That is why Vybz Kartel have to call in his own defense somebody that can relate to Vybz Kartel. So I call none other than the king of pop via Dopey Satellite. And you know I'm the one that said I'm Michael Cakeswap Jackson. Oh.
So Michael Jackson that influence to the eye?
Most definitely.
Oh, so him influence you and you no influence nobody? Irony of irony. Alright. We're going to join live via Dopey Satellite to witness on behalf of Vybz Kartel, the king of pop himself, also a very controversial figure based upon iridescent behavior among other things. Iel, Michael.
Hello.
Yeah, Iel.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. We are here, Michael, in the court of public opinion, and my understanding is that you're here to witness on behalf of Vybz Kartel, right? And him seem to be afflicted with the same Brown syndrome where the eye did seemingly suffer from. So, I want to know, it's like something subconsciously I give more significance to the whiter side of life in the eye than you. It would seem to a lot of people that you and Vybz Kartel do not appreciate the color that God given us.
I had no choice.
None at all?
I had no choice.
No choice.
This is the situation.
Yeah.
I had a skin disorder that destroys the pigmentation of the skin.
Yeah.
It was something that I could not help.
So,
but
which one of those disorder destroy the broadness of the nose?
Please,
you explain that?
When people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me.
So as a man, you never have no control.
It's a problem for me. I can't control it.
So this vitiligo or vitiligo, skin disease.
That's my condition.
Yeah, we understand that. Me sympathize with that.
That's what I have.
But tell me how this skin disease dictate the outcome of the nose. Don't skip around. Talk to me about the nose. Jamaica and the world want to hear about the nose.
That's irrelevant and mean.
Alright, forget about the nose. Maybe you drop on it farm out. Where you get the white man here?
Stop it.
And the white picnic them. We favor Justin Bieber. Because when I see those blonde ear and blue eye children.
Oh, please.
Hold on. I know that a black man, which you are whether you believe it or not, was nowhere near the vicinity of the pum-pum when those youth were conceived. Talk it true. It's fuck. You're fuck.
God.
Bring these kids.
You're being rude.
Hold on.
You're not
Just
nice.
in case you don't overstand what I say. Alright, remember. Alright, I'm going to put it away. Michael, like the average person, did you take off your clothes, insert penis in vagina?
Oh, God.
Warm feeling surrounds penis.
Stop it.
You ram. Several rams later, You come sending semen on mission to fertilize eggs. That grand?
That's irrelevant. That's my private life.
All right. I'm going to put it like this. Say, for example, you did have erectile dysfunction. You understand? It's not every wood going to live for past 30. But say, God forbid, and you did have to go to the sperm bank. Why does it seem like you choose a white person like a Brad Pitt or a Tom Cruise? Why you never choose from over the section where I mean like a Jordan, a Denzel Washington, or a Chris Brown without the violence?
You're nasty. You're a nasty, nasty man.
You know what is nasty? Your face will fall apart. You look like a dopey dolly.
Let me set the record straight. When people hear a lie long enough, they start to believe, and that's why I'm here, because people can be so mean, and I can relate to what Vibes Cartel is going through.
I know something what it needed. The artist great long before this bleaching business here.
I understand, and I must agree that he's not doing it right, because his knuckles aren't coming along, but that does not give anybody the right to discriminate against him. He's only human.
Your Honor, let me say so. I am comfortable with my appearance. My bleaching is all about being trendy. Bleaching now and bleaching 25 years ago are two different things. How come the white man can go into the sun and get suntan to look like black people and nobody knows none? Well, right now, bleaching is a necessary tool for social mobility.
I don't agree.
Example again in a motor.
No.
Check Bob Marley and the Wailers. Peter Tosh was also an excellent singer, but Bob Marley had the right complexion.
Bob, I tell you like the place Rasta. I never expect you. Yeah, you are one. All right, people. Bob the King of Reggae joining us live via the CM dopey satellite. Yeah, where you say, Bob?
Well, right now, idea, you know what I mean? Hey, Vibes Cartel.
Yeah.
Well, you say if I never brown eye and I wouldn't trot on a height. Hey, you know how much brown cruff in the world? Hey, look one down you and kill corrupt. Check this. He's willing to do the work, I'm gonna make it. So you stay there. Any man can turn cruff. Black, white, Chinese, anyone, you know. Hey, I travel the globe, you know. And I see homeless white people. So how come them homeless? What happened? Them now about a white.
You can't say anything, you know, Bob. A pyramid bread junior gang them eat. For them bread butter on tree side. And as it relates to color in Jamaica, a brown people own everything. And if you're too dark, you're gonna suffer.
Well, alright. Hey, brown don't make you suffer. And brown don't make you don't suffer. Is the mind the things they mean? Hey, I not tell no one how to live them life, you know. If you want keep looking like a ice cream cake, your business. And when I'm on sight of earth today, I see a lot of black people live off of false pretense, you know.
Also chiming in today, as witness for the prosecution, is Vibes Cartel's longtime mentor turned nemesis, Bounty.
Mr. Bounty, will you please rise? Yes, Your Honor. All right. From my understanding, you've known the accused, Vibes Cartel, for more than a period of 10 years, right? Yeah. So tell me something there, my brother. From alliance to the Portmore Empire. Well, from friends to bitter enemies. How that happen? Well, Your Honor, tell you what. You know alliance taught him self-reliance. Then he showed defiance and leave the giants and go start work science.
Killer, pussy.
Listen, broad man. Come out of my argument here.
Pussy,
hold on, youth. Hold on. Vibes Cartel. At this time, I will allow one voice. Bounty. Your Honor, tell you what. I only can blame myself. Cause I took him up, burst him out, and now I shame myself.
How are this? Killer,
Mr. Brown.
How we are chat?
You me a chat to. Your Honor, Cartel take dancehall music to a Illuminati level before he see God. Yeah, but he or seek the devil. Yeah. What you mean? He or fuck up music. Your Honor. Me wonder which Jamaica this, where people can sing songs say come to the devil cause the devil can't feel. Them no must know God, girl them love off bleach out face. Them something they no get to culture? No, me go runway. Me must get a green card. All if me have to paint it. Here, Cartel, fuck up music.
Killer, your friend, fuck up music. Killer, hypocrite.
Your Honor, that boy make Shabba turn in him grave, and him not even dead yet.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, at that boy, I talk about every time him fuck, him cocky get suck. People no need for know that.
I told the girl has suck you out, killer.
Youth.
Vibes Cartel has been doing some astronomy.
Yeah.
And the last time I checked, you're not a star
You
killer.
mean I'm not a pawn star? As a matter of fact, I'm not a star. I'm a gleaner. Much bigger, much cleaner.
Bill, man.
Are you for blood clot cleaner? You a mason? Youth.
Hold on there. Hold on. Unbreak, Bridget. Bounty. You know, hear the man say, him just say things to make money out of people. I don't feel like say he's a mason, you know.
Say so. If I say so, I mean for blood clot say.
Him kind of misspun that one there. Vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like say, in your pursuit for this controversy, I never think this one you right through because you have no. That one I no do good. I don't feel it's a mason based upon scientific research of this secret society. It is a known fact. Hold on. It is a known fact based on the confessions of some ex-members of this group that upon initiation, 99% of the time the new initiates, the new members, have to do something outlandish like fuck a body or several bodies depending on the availability of bodies, and them have to do something like lie down in a casket and make a monkey suck them wood, while the elders them of the group videotape it and use it as security against that member. That's him can't talk them secret. No, I know you do the monkey part because the whole world is in the picture with Lisa Hype, so that is not what I'm talking about. I just don't feel like he's a homosexual.
So when get the battle off there?
I don't feel like him is a miss.
Yeah, but tell you what, I saw from very early that he was going through an identity crisis. I saw he was looking for his place in the world. But before he go on shop, he took his soul to the devil pawn shop. Your Honor, cartel, liquid, clean.
Killer. Yes, the Vibes Cartel sell him soul to the devil.
Idiot boy.
Yo, listen me, killer.
Don't talk when I'm talking.
Yo, killer. If you remember, you know, you get your 15 minutes of fame, and you have to remember that my and ultimately dancehall evolution and who your music is today is the byproduct of your neglect to properly enforce your work as a father and as a moral leader.
Blood clot you try.
Yo,
Hold on.
You
Bounty killer. Bounty. One vice. Cartel.
Your Honor, like how we on the topic of vending and who is selling what. No, killer, now you say you're going corporate and come off of the carpet. You ever see a man in mesh marine and Clarks yet, representing as a corporate shark yet? Killer, yeah, your friend them quick to talk about Vibes Cartel and Vibes Cartel bleaching. But my bleaching is pale in comparison to what other people do. You're in no moral position to pontificate regarding my life.
Hold on there,
Who would have thought they would see Bounty Killer have an inanimate career? Because right now, all screeches you are other than your killer.
You're gonna warn me. Watch on my murder. Bounty. Hold on, Bounty. That TV screen the battery. Him not there. No, don't do the TV, no. The man kick up the TV, Rasta. I want the blood. Daily, restrain the witness. Bounty killer.
Yeah.
You need to curb your bad behavior.
Your Honor.
It's unacceptable.
When me stress out, only good music can put me back on track. Your Honor.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Me I beg you, 1 minute at a time to play a good song.
Go ahead.
Play this and keep it on your playlist. Them song your song.
Ask Snow White this.
Bleaching far, I saw your when you bleaching far, I'll put your soda. Not even real water, this is much colder. When you bleaching far, go ask the cola. If you want make money, sell daddy Nola. When you bleaching far, move up to your 2+1 clearer seal. Some y'all can't get clearer seal. But baby, wind your waist, you're not too color face. Enough of them skin get washed off.
Men afraid of gunshot.
Cause it can't see it furthermore. When she gets old, that's real like real.
The man of fire shot Rasta in I court.
Face get white, but the
This hard body's cartel.
afraid of this song. You a vampire like when me sip and cable. When the bleaching far.
Call me song. Right now me I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if a true cartel gets so brown. Because all of a sudden me realize say you're dark. George Anchor.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Set up at the next TV and re-establish the satellite feed.
Yeah, bossy.
Boy, I force me. I say, boy, I don't know Rasta. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try back. Vibes Cartel. Yeah. I hear my bird. Yeah.
You wanna see what I've been trying to say all along? Killer can only fight and inanimate objects.
Bounty.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you the truth, Rasta. You need anger management and not. That's the them version I you know.
Oh, this boiled down to me. I know me say pussy good like high grade herb. I him encourage the Christian girl them to sin.
Satan have him blackberry pin.
Killer, you them say I'm a father, you may take off.
You a jacket. All of my children have my complexion. And they are loyal. Know that pussy.
Killer, you're the biggest pussy.
Youth.
You're the biggest pussy in the dancer.
I'm with a
Killer,
blood.
jealous or jealous. Show me an entrepreneur and you're a dinosaur.
Youth.
You don't see me distinct and you extinct.
Yo.
That is why I'm coming out with a new line.
Brown man.
New writing line.
What on the bounty? Writing line? What that? Oh, that
Well,
work?
this is where Vibes Cartel will have a new automated writing machine. You know, like a bank machine. And this machine will consist of an exact replica of Vibes Cartel brain. So once again, Vibes Cartel save dancehall. Because this will help people who are lyrically impaired. Take for example, a man like Bounty Killer, we can't write a song, will be able to access this machine and obtain a Vibes Cartel type hit song. Vibes Cartel is the savior for dancehall in more ways than one. Take for example, if you notice, these stage shows are ending prematurely. For example, on a major show that Killer did, he was actually battled.
So where did blood clot happen to you? When you go on, where them fling after you?
Well, that is why I'm coming out with a new line of buckles called the Smart Vice Buckle. And this line of buckle will be implanted with micro sensors that will help buckles that are even meant for Vibes Cartel to reroute and catch Bounty Killer or anybody that don't like Vibes Cartel for that matter.
Hold on. You are got to stop do what you are doing. Yeah, OD. You look like a ugly girl.
Yeah, Killer. Right now I'm here on the place.
But I ain't sold out my morals. But you, boy, you sell your soul.
A lot of people say Vibes Cartel sell him soul.
You do it.
I'd like to know,
you do
how does
it,
the selling of one soul go? Like, do you put out an ad in the paper stating soul for sale in good condition?
Come
you know
on.
what I mean? Or does the devil contact you and give you a manager's check?
You may say a big man, my virgin. I think you overstand that a big man, where that term they mean by now.
Well, that is news to me. I don't know how someone can sell them soul to the devil.
Deceptive behavior, my brethren. Don't skip around. Because I think you know say by now. The selling of a soul don't mean say you're a shopkeeper. We have some tangible product for sale. The soul is the spiritual and immortal part of a human being, which can be desecrated by a desire to sacrifice that space for material gain.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me ask you, what's the difference between a supermodel and a porn star?
You tell me.
Let me tell you. The difference is patience. The potential supermodel that cannot wait, I got turn a porn star. Which is not really far from where you do. By propagating nonsense to collect dollars off of what don't make sense. And I don't hate you because I say that. You sell yourself short because you're greater than where you do. Alright, Bounty Killer. Yeah. You may step down. Alright, Vibes. Tell me something. You believe in a God?
Well, Vibes Cartel is not a religious person per se. I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in Islam. I don't believe in Buddhism. To Vibes Cartel, religion is division. You know what I mean?
Yes, I personally believe that, yeah, there is division in religion, yeah. I know say a lot of lies tell, a lot of war fight, a lot of bloodshed in the name of God. Hence the state where the world in today. But tell me something. You believe in a supreme being, something response for all life as we know it?
Mota, you can't see God like how you see me.
Let me ask you something. You can't see electricity like how you see me, but no, you have light. Absence of evidence isn't necessarily evidence of absence. You say you believe in a life continual. No God, just nature. Alright. In a one of your song them you say, you must go hell, etc. From the beginning of creation, even if it's a myth. Everybody knows that you can't have hell without heaven. And you go as far as tattoo the word devil by your right hand. So you obviously believe in the devil and don't believe in a God. Irony of irony. And even the reason for you not to appear in person in this court today, it say a lot. You don't worry about your hell.
Well, Vibes Cartel could not make it to court today because of reasons beyond my control. All the highlights about Vibes Cartel is negativity. And me, Vibes Cartel was some of the baddest artists them. You know what I mean? Here I say, Popcorn, Ja Vinci, Lisa Hype, whole heap of them, Sean Storm, Dog. Well, on the motor. So when I'm a new artist, I check me out. Him bad. Him after the war, boy. Yeah, sir.
Yo, me hear the argument, you know. So them push your love go like them want dish the link, hear that. We are in that skull. Man loyal to Gaza forever, hear that.
Yo, I want to die. Hey, pussy.
Yo, what the? What for that?
Come on.
A Gaza, Mr. Axel, I want.
If you dead.
Lord, kick on top. What that?
Pussy.
What? Nothing that. I'm not saying nothing that. What me do that?
Me I go Barbados tomorrow. And that if anything where you're doing, man. Pussy.
You beat up the man.
Well, on the motor. This is why I'm coming out with a new line of artists.
After all that's said and done, will Vibes Cartel continue to justify his degenerate behavior? Is his behavior based on a deeper underlying psychosis? Does Satan really have his BlackBerry pin? Or is he, as some say, a delusional sociopath? Who or what is responsible for his actions? The answers to all these questions and much more when we return and Judge Mudabaruka makes his assessment in the case of Opera.
It is in my opinion, after much debate and comprehensive analysis, that there are a lot of elements at work that has culminated in the downward spiral of Jamaican values, which has led to inevitable moral decay. Vybz Kartel's propensity for negativity is instigated by the system and perpetuated by society. For all who are complain, Kartel's position at the top of dancehall is only possible with the support of the majority. Kartel's behavior as a profligate, arrogant person is by no means unique to him, as he is just a microcosm of a greater evil at work. Kartel is a reflection of society. If you don't like what you see when you see Vybz Kartel, look in at yourself and come up with something better. So I hereby declare a mistrial, as it is very evident that the majority of society are the real perpetrators of this crime, which brings us to a conflict of interest, as they are also playing the part of the jury. And as to curb the growth of this epidemic, this Brown syndrome, an international team of psychologists have designed a plan for Vybz Kartel called Black to the Future. Vybz Kartel, you are hereby banned from all things brown, not even brown sugar. You cannot even listen Dennis Brown, not even Gregory Isaac song, Whoa Mr. Brown. You can cook curry chicken, sweet and sour, but no brown stew. And you are not to be seen anywhere near the vicinity of Brownstone. Hold on. Vybz Kartel.
Yeah.
He's a very powerful artist. You have power over a lot of people. Take some level of responsibility. This is my assessment.
Of only vanity shall fade away.
Gibbons Middle District Courthouse, Tampa, Florida. We see the defendant, Jamaican reggae superstar Buju Banton, also known as the driver, who is being faced with conspiracy to possess and intent to distribute 5 or more kilos of cocaine. Is there any proof to the defense's counterclaim that Buju is being set up by a zealous and vindictive group of gays? Or is the driver switching lanes? The answers as we go to the case.
The Honorable Judge Anthony Priscelli presiding.
Y'all may certainly be seated right now. Bailiff, what do we have here?
Okay, Brian, what it is like this. Okay, it's like this, right? Buju's attorney, David Marcus, he called in sick, right? So this is what it is. Buju will be represented by a new attorney.
Okay. Whatever. I mean, I welcome opening arguments from the prosecution right now.
Okay.
Could you state your name for the record, sir?
Well, Your Honor, I'm John Dickiness, and I'm here to prosecute one Buju Banton, better known as the driver, for so totally careless driving, as he has been brought here on cocaine charges.
Whatever. Get to the point.
Just a brief note, Your Honor.
Don't put no brief near the Banton.
So aggressive.
Excuse me. You seem to be mouthing off. Who exactly are you?
Your Honor, I am Hothead Mutabaruka representing for the defense.
Whatever. I'm going to ask you to be quiet right now.
We are bad people.
I don't care. Just shut up. Just shut up.
Hothead.
Okay. Will the defendant please rise? Could you state your name for the record, sir?
Your Honor, I'm Mr. Myrie, a.k.a. Buju Banton.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Myrie, you pled innocent in the initial stages of this trial and was subsequently found guilty. Now tell me now, what's the basis of your appeal?
I know man believe fundamentally, Yeah, I see. I know I was set up by those broken-wristed guys. Those guys from the Batacracy.
What do you mean? Tell the court.
Well, I was instructed not to divulge much, you know.
Okay.
Babylon will want to devour I, you know. So I send straight to yard for legal and Rasta representation, you know.
Okay. And by representation, I would take it that you're speaking about this guy right here to your immediate left.
Oh, the bumbo. I want to deal with. No guy business. I want to have a guy business.
Hold on,
Rasta, stand up your soul. Who are guy?
What are you doing?
Guy over there, so. Rasta.
What the fuck are you? Who gives a rat's ass what you are right now? This is my fucking court.
You see me I talk about? Out of every part of the rat. The rat have a mouth, him have a tail, him have a hand.
What?
Who have a talk about the ass?
What's your fucking point?
Point is this. Is uno batty world.
You're ramming us?
Yeah, uno batty world.
What is
Make my client there, so no.
Oh my God! I don't understand your dialect and most of what you just said, but I suspect that you're very angry right now, and I can reprimand you. So I would therefore advise you to begin your opening arguments in a civil manner.
Manna, ass, guy, batty world. Alright, cool, alright, be ready. Alright, by my client's physical appearance, specifically the dreadlocks, it might confuse some of you guys who, through your cultural experiences with the dreadlocks, might be confused as to my client's intentions, but put confusion asunder. Because I want to know, you know, this is not no Lil John, you know, this is not Lil Wayne, you know, this is not no Bumbleclad TPN. This is a Rastafarian. Rastafarians believe fundamentally in the upliftment of the downtrodden. We believe in the spiritual purification of all. Rastafarianism is based fundamentally on the teachings of Leonard P. Howell, Prince Emmanuel, and Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, I know about Garvey. He's a pretty good guy.
No, Garvey's a man, but with the guy business. You may warn you. We believe in His Imperial Majesty Haile King Selassie, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, the manifestation of Christ in this Iowa. We believe in Africa for Africans at home and abroad. And I'll tell you what we don't believe. Rastas don't believe in cocaine. So much so that some of us even got dentists. So I'm here to prove today that my client is innocent of all these charges that a malicious and deceitful Babylon system has laid against him.
Okay. Mr. Dickiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your opening arguments, please.
Your Honor, I'd like to totally start my opening arguments by soliciting the definition of a word. And this word is hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? It is the pretense of having standards or beliefs that are contrary to one's real character, or behavior for that matter. Your Honor, I present to you a 30-page document on my research of present-day Rastafarianism in Jamaica right now. I personally flew to Jamaica, and Your Honor, Rastafarianism isn't where Bob Marley left it.
Don't mix Rasta with some dread.
Whatever. Your Honor, I know what I saw. I went to a popular nightclub in New Kingston, and I was totally flabbergasted by what I saw. I saw Rastafarian artists so totally flossing. I saw these supposedly moral leaders encouraging the virtuous black women to dash out their holes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God.
Well, for dash out, I just we if you catch it. And you know I catch none. Yo, boy.
Is that spiritual purification? Please. Let the records reflect that this man, Buju, is a well-paid, well-known Jamaican superstar, whose greed, by the way, knows no bounds. Let the records also reflect that one of his many songs that I'm about to play does not only prove that he is an established drug dealer, but also that he's very arrogant ostentatious in this regard.
Make sure that everything work according to all man, everything for work, see?
This song clearly articulates Mr. Boju's second line of work. For example, if you run into the feds, my friends, that is it. Now, which law-abiding citizen would avoid the feds?
Your Honor, can I interject?
You may certainly do so.
I must advise the court that the evidence presented is purely circumstantial. Me have to admit, so this whole situation you come in like a shave, panarasta. It no look good, but sometime in life is not everything will look a certain way. Is that way?
Well said, at this time I'll ask the prosecution to continue.
Okay, I am going to prove criminal intent on the part of Mr. Boju. I am going to prove that this man, Mr. Boju, had criminal intent to distribute 5 or more kilos of cocaine on the day mentioned.
My client innocent of these charges. A fuck creator.
Your Honor, how is that even possible? He's not on trial for his anti-gay sentiments, please.
You never hear about friends in high places.
Are you like so totally hearing this?
Fuck you! Your Honor,
You're totally belligerent right now.
I know.
Totally out of line.
I have one request, Your Honor.
What's that?
The request is this. I need a restraining order against that Mr. Dickina.
What is that?
Right now, because of everybody will ever say fuck you to me. I feel him will try do it.
Request denied. Mr. Dickens,
Yes, Your
please
Honor.
continue, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. What I'm about to present to this court could most definitely be qualified for an episode of World's Dumbest Drug Dealers. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see on this tape, okay, is a sting operation caught in camera, where we'll see Mr. Boju clearly indicating his desire to purchase 5 or more kilos of cocaine from unknown to him, by the way, undercover drug enforcement agents. So, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I give to you Exhibit A. Oh my God.
Yo, where is the man called Ian, my good friend?
He's on the flank there, you know.
Ian.
Who that?
Ian.
Yo.
What the eyes eye?
Godfather. Forward this, boss. Forward this.
Ian, what the man that go on with that man?
Yeah, my boss, me I tell you something there, you know, yo. You know you're you the way you line up. Yeah, you're you to it even if I'm nowhere and see him on the plane and chat to him about drug. Alex. Yo, I really you know right now shipment of the thing the man line up in my boss.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yo, right now word in the street say, I feed them thing. Are the best thing in the street, you know.
Hey, hold off, let me answer the call. Hello. What about not talk?
Driver, the man in there with the mother load right now.
You sure we can't trust these guys?
Yeah, man.
Last time the Colombian, them go on down.
Well, you take Colombian still not that about. I just saw him growing, you see. But him thing real, him thing set. The man where I link right now. A locksmith, 5K, pull many door, roof, they come mastic.
Well, in that case, I will have words. Bring them in, let me hear them, I say.
Bumbleclot. Would you abandon that now? Wasn't expecting you, but good luck Scarface will do.
Why are they for me?
Hello here. This your stuff right here. This your shit. You got my money?
What did I say? If I have money, let me get a job. I buy the range and I take it, give me down. Cause somebody little dog named Robber. You insult me, I know.
My apologies. Apologies. Let's not get hot-headed here. Alex.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask you to wait outside.
What?
I'll do the deal.
I leave my money.
I'll do the
I
deal.
need my
Please
money.
wait outside now.
You better get my money for the deal right now.
Let me apologize again.
Fucking money.
You have to forgive my friend. His brain, it crashed. Right off. Nobody lived.
Give me a second there. Hello. How I go on, sir? Man, not talk. I got something from Lord Clan playing with a loudest phone I hear, sir. Watch it, man. What you say?
Tell you what, I am a fair man. I am going to give you a 50% discount for the inconvenience of my friends blabbering. And also I must tell you that I'm a big fan. I love Destiny. Mama look from when you call me. It's not an easy road. Many see the prison and, many see the glamour and the glitter and they think better of Rose.
You come to visit, I come to talk.
Hold on, my good friend, hold on. We're the Sly and Robbie of the cocaine trade. We produce very good stuff. Get your knife and stab and taste now.
Alright, pass me now.
Even though it's not necessary, but
Test this thing out.
do your thing.
I have to test this thing out. Can I put the kind of thing on the top of my flour and it's not high birthday, I know put a flour thing to it.
No flour.
I want the real thing.
Guaranteed authentic.
Good stuff, it's real.
See what I
gotta
tell
get
you?
down to business. Ian,
Yeah, boss.
carry this round this up for me. Don't take the top from the body. Beat it up till you make the best part of squad. Hello. How is this? Oh, L.A. Lewis. Where you get this number from? Don't call back this phone. That's how I this number. You, Mr. Star, later.
What can I say? Thanks for your business. I'll keep you informed.
Yes, I am.
See you in court. I mean, the shipment is in port. I'll see you at the airport, or something to that effect.
That's all for now, Your Honor. Okay, we'll now hear from the defense. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm going to kindly ask you to disregard this tape. Discard it in the garbage where it belongs. Because this tape is nothing but an optical illusion that clearly distorts the facts. Facts which will elude the optic nerve. Facts that are not written on my client's forehead, but rather choose to dwell in the darkest reaches of his mind. Oh, whatever. What's your point? May I get to that, Your Honor? I'd like for you to take a look at these documents. Tell the court.
Oh, okay.
What does these documents look like?
Yeah. They look like some type of a medical certificate of some sort. Yeah.
What do you see written on the last paragraph? The doctor's assessment.
Okay, let me get my reading glasses on. Okay. It says here that I, Dr. Lloyd Brooks of Ivy Green Medical Center, after several examinations, have made my assessment and have found the patient, Mr. Myrie, to be diagnosed with manic depressive disorder, more commonly known as bipolar disorder.
And Your Honor, do you see the person diagnosed with bipolar in this courtroom?
Objection overruled. Mr. Bruca, could you continue, please? And I most definitely see the patient referred to by the doctor in this medical report.
Bipolar, ladies and gentlemen. Let's discuss bi. It means double. To polarize means to cause or form into two groups with directly opposite views. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is very clear and obvious that my client plays host to distinctly double personalities. So if, the operative word is if, my client is guilty, only one of these personalities could commit the crime. So the question to you all is this: which one of these personalities committed this crime? The Rasta or the Ballhead? Which one of these personalities is seen on this tape? Which one? Because only one, if guilty, can be convicted of this crime. And if so, you have an obligation to free the innocent one. The defense rests.
Okay, prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you call your first witness, please?
Okay, most definitely. At this time, the prosecution calls to the stand undercover drug enforcement agent, Mr. Manoush Manoram. Yes, my good friend. Okay. On December 8th, 2009, you were involved in an undercover sting operation. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Tell the court, what was the purpose of this operation?
Well, the purpose was to bring down a drug kingpin.
Thank you. Do you see the person in the court?
Definitely, I see him standing over there, tall, lanky, dreadlocked man. Standing beside the robe-wearing, stupid-looking, barefoot cross between Bin Laden and Jay-Z. Dreadlocked man.
So what was your first impression when you arrived on the scene and saw the defendant?
Very confusing. I was equally shocked and disappointed. Is Bojo Banton
You know
that
that about Bojo?
A man of that standing.
You know Bojo?
A man of that standing don't need to sell drugs.
Your Honor, the witness has established beyond the shadow of a reasonable doubt that he saw the defendant on the day in question. No more questions, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
Request granted.
Okay, Mr. Manoram. Interesting name considering the case.
What are you getting at?
Mr. Ram.
Yes, my good friend.
Do you consider yourself a moral and just person?
By working to get rid of the bad guys, yes, I do.
But should moral and just people resort to evil means to get rid of those so-called bad guys?
What are you getting at?
Alexander Johnson, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is a paid informant, an ex-drug dealer of Colombian descent, a man who is now paid by the DEA to entrap other so-called drug dealers. And I'll get back in a moment to why I say so-called. What is entrapment? It is the luring by a law enforcement agent of a person to commit
objection.
Hold on,
objection, Your Honor.
Shut your mouth.
This is irrelevant.
The court. Stay over there, so
oh my God.
No, Alexander Johnson, a known drug dealer by the DEA, is paid by the same DEA anywhere between 30,000 to 50,000 US per drug bus for bring down, and the word is back, so-called drug dealers. Isn't that a law enforcement agency moving a criminal from one hustle to the next?
I don't agree.
I could care less.
I don't agree.
But we agree or disagree about, because such an act can inspire greed in such an informant. Him just going to bring down people and not necessarily criminal when it boils down to a money per person situation. I hear you say, quote, is Buju Bantan that? Him don't need to sell drugs.
You don't need to.
End of quote.
Really don't need it.
So it's obvious that you were not made privy to the reality of my client's situation. Alright? See him over there, so that lawyer guy, that guy, him, Mr. Dickinas. No people like him have a personal vendetta against my client. And these people have vehemently opposed the Buju's presence, relentlessly cancelling his shows, significantly limiting his ability to generate income. Now, wouldn't you say that is cause for consideration?
Definitely would say that. Very much cause for concern. That's like somebody breaking into my farm and taking away my prize goods.
So the question is, how can a law enforcement agency help to create the crime in which they are supposed to prevent?
Objection, what's your point?
I'm going to tell you. Whether we broke or we desperate or we have a lot, mankind is the only creature we set them own trap, bait it, and then step on it. Uno can't use crime stop crime. That is prosecutorial misconduct. Who tell Uno? So if him even consider drugs, it's not Uno bring it to him attention first. It's like you put R. Kelly in a room with Beyonce naked. Him go stab and taste. And let me tell you no experienced druggists now go do the fool something them Buju do. Them now go see a man on a plane and entertain a drugs conversation. And them now go make a drug deal in a warehouse and don't check if the customer wearing a wire. Novice.
Okay, at this time I'll have closing arguments from the defense.
Okay, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is very sad that a lot of you in this court of public opinion, long before this case even start, have not even tried but found my client guilty. I must admit that Buju is not a perfect man, but a man nonetheless, who like all men have been cut short of the glory of God. A lot of people in Buju's darkest hour are suddenly self-righteous about what kind of Rasta that, Rasta no fit taste coke, etc. I agree, but isn't it the same nation we say that about Buju? I see a endorse other artists we put morality on their feet and make God out for pack up and runway. A lot of people say, I'm a fool. Why him never take the plea bargain? Buju has asked me to read excerpts from a poem by Claude McKay. If we must die, let it not be like hogs hunted and penned in an inglorious pot. Like men we'll face the murderous cowardly pack. But let us die like men, pressed to the wall, dying but fighting back. It's not an easy road. Many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think a better rose. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone. I rest my case.
Well, at this time, I'm going to ask the prosecution to make their closing argument.
Before the closing arguments of the prosecution, I have something to say.
You certainly may.
Your Honor,
go ahead.
This is an outrage. It's like so totally ridiculous.
I've got something to say.
It's against protocol.
Please.
I allowed it.
Whatever.
Please.
Whatever.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think I'm a great hypocrite. Thinking of it, you know, I must admit, I'm a sellout. I've allowed the American dream to compromise the integrity of my humble beginnings. Back in Pakistan, I used to be a humble farmer selling goats, you know. I used to be happy with my goats. I love my goats. When I came to America, you know, that's when everything changed. Dollar bill, yo. I started making lots of money. Until the money started making me. I even got my cocks up. I even started doing threesomes. The man in the mirror started to look very ugly to me.
So you're saying that you looked in the mirror and you didn't like the reflection of yourself that you saw?
I mean Michael Jackson. The man in the mirror started to look very ugly to me, you know? I started to realize, even with all the money, I was an empty shell. I was being influenced by the American culture. I didn't use my culture to influence their culture. Now I'm about to send an innocent man to prison. A man who is only guilty of greed and stupidity. But aren't we all at times, in our own way, greedy and stupid? And you West Indians, you think you're so much better than us because you beat us at cricket? All of you, get away from me. I've got a bomb.
What?
Pops hair. Allahu Akbar.